Today on the channel, we take a step into the darkness with Tinieblas Jr., Legends of Lucha Libre, Boss Fight Studios.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Boss Fight Master Republic's Legends of Lucha Libre unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we embrace the darkness, as I said, with Tinieblas Jr. But for all your Tinieblas Jr. needs, hit up Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, anything over $79. Does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And, of course, Tinieblas Jr., a stalwart in, of course, the Lucha Libre circles for over 20 years now, if I'm not mistaken. He's been around a heck of a long time. Second generation, maybe even third, but I definitely remember his dad. I would say not a tippy top name. He's not like the Juventudes, the Rey Mysterios of the world, the guys we think of when we think of Lucha Libre, at least from where I sit here in America. You go down south, you're thinking of El Santo, of course, Mills Mascaras. The list goes on. We can list luchadors all day long, but I do love that we get a relatively deep cut. I don't know how you want to classify it in this line here, and I would love to see more characters. Give me the Damien 666s all day long. Halloween. Give me Super Callow. What's he up to these days, Super Callow? Let's get him in the line. La Parka, LA Park, man, long overdue for that one. So there's a lot of meat on the luchador bone. I hope we see some of that meat in the next couple of years via Boss Fight and Master Republic. We'll see what ends up happening there, but we know what's going to happen in this video. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Good old Tinieblas Jr. right there in the package. Love the yellow background against the black. A very minimalistic looking figure is what I will say on this one here, because a lot of the luchadors very bright and colorful. This one truly embracing the darkness, if you know a little bit of your Espanol, but looking very good right there. It almost looks kind of like Axiom. You ever see Axiom on NXT? Obviously, he predates Axiom by many, many years. But looking very cool in the packaging department here. 8 and up on this one for you 7-year-olds. Get the heck out of here, as you guys know. Looking good on the side of the package. Tinieblas Jr. on the side, then on the back. More glamour shots going on. Of course, cross-sell down below. Unboxing every single one of these on the channel, so make sure you do stay tuned. What's it say? Height, 6'4". He's a big luchador. I guess I didn't realize he was that tall. 238 pounds from Mexico City, Mexico. There's good, there's bad, there's all things in between in Mexico City. Debuted 1990, so as I was saying, he's been around for a long time, 35 years at this point. And his finishing move is the Tiniebla and Power Bomb. So there you go, looking very cool. Looking very, very cool here. But let's pull him out of the package. Let's whip out our Tinieblas. See you later, goodbye. Plastic prison, gonna have to cut him out. We got twist ties like a young Todd McFarlane or a young Mattel. Just pick your poison. We're gonna get him out of the packaging. There we go, there we go. All right, let's get down to it here. A big luchador, one of the tallest luchadors. I wonder who's the tallest luchador of all time. Was there any like 6'6"? See you later, goodbye. 6'8" luchadors out there? I guess, I don't know. See you later, goodbye. But he's got to be one of the tallest of all time, doesn't he? I would have to think. But looking very cool. But let's dive in here with the hand, the figure, the hand, the accessories, everything else. We do get a title belt here. It is a Legends of Lucha Libre title belt. So not a real well, actually, I think this is a real title belt now, isn't it? Maybe I get my lucha confused. I'm not deep in the weeds on my lucha, but I feel like they are actually using this title belt now. I could be mistaken, but very cool. Once again, a title belt I don't have in my collection, so to get a new title belt is always fun. That's one thing that's really cool about these Boss Fight figures, bringing new title belts. Same with the MLW figures. We had that belt pack, as we did talk about. 2 gripping hands out of the package, gloved in black. Same thing over here. We got 2 splayed out hands in black. So he's got the black gloves going on. Looking very good. However, you can take a turn away from the dark side. You can get the unmasked gloves here in the Fists of Fury. So we do have those. So choose your own hand adventure, as we usually say. Diving into the head sculpt here, like I said, a very minimalistic mask. Got that all black kind of beekeeper look on the front. He looks like he's just keeping some bees out in the backyard. He wants to protect his face, but he's got that going on. Gold around there with some red highlights against it. Just a very cool, minimalistic, but very cool mask here. Then this one, a little bit different, color, obviously, with the gray highlights around it, silver highlights, and the gold. Looking very nice, though. I don't know. Pick your own poison. I think I prefer the head out of the package if I had to choose. Diving into this one here now, we got the body. We got the overcoat, of course, is removable if you want to. Love the big shoulder guards on here. He's got the gold and black attack looking very, very nice. He does have that down into the chest. Like, he's got 2 eyes in his chest. And then he's got a star right there in the crotch. Right there in the crotch, ready to go. Got some forearm guards right there looking nice, sculpted in. Oh, no, they're not. Just that one was tighter than the other, but that is removable if you want it to be. Same with the black elbow pads, looking very good there. Knee pads are sculpted in for sure. I got the cool boots down here in gold, got that gray, and then the red stripe up the middle. Looking very nice. A lot of detail and then a lot of minimalistic detail here with a lot of the black going on. But if you want a figure that really, really stands out, and like I said, he is a big boy, a lot bigger than I anticipated him to be. Arms, of course, go all the way around. You can move around those shoulder guards. Very tight joints, as we see with this line. Bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Very tight. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Of course, head removable. Hula hoop up top. Yep, we get a little articulation there. A little bit of waist articulation as well. Those big old Tinieblas Jr. splits if you need them. Leg does go up. It does put a little crease in his little diaper there, though, so be careful. Double jointed, pinless knees. Oh, my gosh, very tight. This whole line you should probably heat up before you get too deep in the weeds with them. Boot cut right there. Ankles back and forth, up and down, side to side. Feeling good right there as well. But, man, tight joints on this guy. Makes a lot of sense, though. You want your joints tight. Now, is this hole tight or is this hole real loose? I'm guessing tight, and it is tight. So once again, not fitting on the stands right here, unfortunately. But there it is. Tinieblas Jr. looking very cool, very fun. Wouldn't be on my bingo card of luchadors. I mean, I kind of, like I said, go to the LA Parks, the Damien 666s, the Super Kalos of the world. But very cool to get a character I don't have in the collection. That is always very, very fun. And that's what we got with him right here. Now, we do got a little comparison action here. I did bring out the basic version of the Ultimo Dragon, one of the all-time greats. Friend of the channel, of course, Ultimo Dragon, as we know. But look at that height difference there. Now, obviously, he's going to be taller than Ultimo, but we do see the basic style figures being a lot smaller than their more elite style figures, as we have seen. And speaking of the elite style figures, how about K-Dog, old Conan? Not the Barbarian, but we can see Conan here. So height difference is kind of all over the place, but this one is more elite style, and I think that first set was a little bit undersized. Maybe they finally found their paces now. We're going to have to see what happens, but I am hopeful in the more deluxe style. We get more Conan figures. I would also like to see an Ultimo Dragon. Man, I can't believe we haven't had a deluxe Ultimo Dragon yet. Bring on La Parka, LA Park, either or I'll take at this point. Give him with the steel chair. He could do his little dance, do all that kind of stuff. I'd be here for it. Of course. But bring on the luchadors. I'm ready for some more. And Tinieblas Jr., not a bad piece of business if this is your thing, of course. But is it your thing? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Appreciate the support over there. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and of course now on TikTok. And my book available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Kindle. The complete guide to the Jakks Class Superstar series available now. So for the Legends of Lucha Libre, Tinieblas Jr., I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.